Welcome back to another episode of Final Girl. This is game number 2 of the Ultimate Final Girl Tournament. And this one, Jinny gets the luck of the draw. She starts out with 6 health. She has to rescue 6 victims to get her ultimate. Her weapon is in the welcome center. It's right there on top of the shotgun. But because of the circumstances of this scenario that always is done random, it might not need to be got. But her bonuses are lower the horror gauge, gain 2 time, take a guard reaction card, move 1 space, recover 1 health, knock the horror gauge down 1. She is in the Sacred Groves, taking on the Terror from Destiny, and it has the Highway to Hell death card. It is basically Final Destination revisited, and this is the second time in the tournament, second game, second time we've had to deal with the Terror from Destiny. First time went really bad for Jamie, and she is no longer with the Union. But this time, like I said, Jinny's sawed-off shotgun is in the welcome center. Lost and found, you'll find the whip, and the shaman's bones will be in the groundskeeper's shed at Sacred Groves. No income down by this time, but you got Sacred Groves, which involves the divine wrath, which involves that. And oh baby, let me tell you, this could get ugly quick. Because of the divine wrath, we are there. We have our consequences and punishments. The tier board landed on side A. Up here, ultimate dice are in play. Tier dice are there, and we're going to find out if we're using the extreme horror gauge or the regular horror gauge, and then we'll get started with this episode as we look at the worship service scenario, and you can see where our fated victims are and where everybody else is, all the other victims. Now, I'll tell you what, these games are not made to be easily won. So that's a 6. We have the regular horror gauge. It will start off at 5. This will be up in the corner. Without any further ado, I know it's been about 50 minutes already, but we are now ready to roll. We will draw an event card to start this shindig, and here we go. Right off the bat, we get the tour guide. The victim closest to you is now the tour guide. Once per turn, whenever you move at least 1 space, you may move an additional space as long as the tour guide remains with you for your entire movement. If the tour guide is killed, increase the divine wrath by 6. So victim closest to us is now the tour guide. Victim closest to us is up here. So there we go. And before we get started, we need to make a couple honorable mentions of some passings this week. Ozzy Osbourne passed away earlier this week, and just this morning, which will date this video, Hulk Hogan passed away, and quite honestly, personally, for me, good riddance. Prima donna, lion, son of a muck, goodbye. Hulkamania is dead. Ding dong, Hulkamania is dead. Thank you, fuck you, bye, as Jim Cornette would say. And that's my personal opinion of the man. I don't like the man. I don't like some other people in that profession because I think they're prima donnas. But you know, he was also a liar and a host of other things, you know, which contradicted his 80s persona, you know, so fuck you, Hogan. Rest in peace, Ozzy. All right, on with the ball game here. We have our 2 terror dice, our 2 horror dice ready to go. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's see what we need to do here. I think what we're going to do is we are going to forego our first turn. We're going to buy a premonition. That'll cost us 2. Then we'll buy a thwarted destiny card. That'll 1. We'll get a sprint card. That costs us 2. We'll get a close call, and that will max everything out. And that will do her for this turn. Here comes the fun part, ladies and germs. The first terror card. Destiny is mocking us. 2 destinies. You play destinies. Discard a random action card from your hand. So, we have to do this twice. That really sucks. Hopefully we do not get the one. I am not looking at this at all. We're going to grab 1 here. We'll grab that one. That will be the 2 we discard. It's the sprint and the walk. Son of a bitch. 2 movements. That's quite a large chunk of cards that I was part of my plan. Part of my plan. But you know what? We're going to take back the second one because we are going to use that. So we're going to keep our sprint, get rid of our walk. We'll use the thwart destiny. That negotiates one of those. And here we go. Here we go. Now, premonition. In order to find, we can uncover anything with a premonition. Anything that's flipped over, we can uncover. Basically, right now, we can uncover a terror card. We can uncover an event card. If anything up here was flipped over, we can do that. We can flip one of these. We can flip one of these. But we're going to try it, and we are going to chance destiny. We are going to use the desperation die already, and hopefully we get 3 so we can flip over some good cards. Here we go. Okay. We got 1 star. We're going to go ahead and use our close call. We got 1 star. We're going to chance it again here. Okay, we got 2 stars. Okay. That's cool. So we get to uncover 2 unknowns. And of course, we're going to uncover these unknowns. So we got this guy here, and we got this chick right here. Now, this guy here is right next to us. That is fantastic. That's in a great spot. The other chick is way the funk up here. So, guess what? Okay, now that's been used. We can't use it anymore. Let's try to focus. We're going to use 1 focus here. See what we can happen here. Okay. Weak attack, short rest. That'll go down 1. It'll cost us a time. That sucks. We're going to sprint. It cost us 1 time, but we got double success. So we're going to grab a homeboy here, and we're going to come 2, and 3. And we're going to try to walk him out because we can rescue him right here. And that'll be the end of our turn because we get no success. We'll drop a heart. That'll be our time. And we'll move 1. So he is out of here. Now all this goes back because we cannot buy anything. So all this goes back out. Walk, sprint, short rest, wicked tuck, focus, close call, premonition, ignore destiny, and walk. We have a focus. That's all we have for the next round. Okay. That's cool. We got one person out. Rage of the Gods. It's an event card. Flash photography. Whenever at least one victim in your space panics, discard one random action card. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Increase the divine wrath by the number of victims in sacred spaces. So that goes up 2. Place the killer at, okay, there is no killer. And that basically gets ignored. So I want to say that gets ignored. Okay, so the killer action is treated as a destiny thing, and we only have one card, and that will get discarded, and that's it. That's all we got, folks. Okay. Now, since we don't have any cards, we can't do anything but buy stuff, which is fine. We'll take these. We'll take our premonition. That'll cost us 2. We'll take our third of destiny. That'll cost us 1. We'll take a sprint card. That'll cost us 2. And we'll take... This is going to be a recurring theme. Pretty much in this whole thing. Now that goes back. That goes up. Take a tarot card. Dun, 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 dun. If there are no victims on the board, discard. Roll a die for each victim on the board. On a roll of 1, that victim is killed. Okay. This is going to be... Okay, left to right. Tour guide. 5. That dude. 4. Top to bottom. 1, 3. Okay, these guys. 1 dead. Sacred space. Right there. And then down there. Okay, that's everybody. Dark power, that goes up 1. This gets flipped. Does not take into effect until next time. Draw a second death order card to be used only for its destiny effect. Oh, gee, many Christmas. Okay. Let me find them. Okay. This is shaping up to be horrible. Oh, we lose 2 times. Okay. So every time one of those symbols come up, we lose 2 time and we have to discard a random action card. Due to that, that's been resolved. That goes there. And that goes up 1 because of that. And we're going to ignore the thwart destiny with the thwart destiny card. Okay, that's what it's for. Okay, now, Jiminy Christmas. I'll tell you what. This is some hectic stuff right here, man. I'm telling you. Okay. Card right there. Premonition. You want to find out what order you got to get these guys out of here in. Have to. Okay. So, weak attack, short rest. We get to reveal 1. I don't even mess with anything else. She is next. She's down here. So, good Lord. Okay. So, let's take a chance and focus. Boy. Big fail. Gives us 2 tiers, though. And costs us 2 time. Let's sprint. Damn. Well, I'd spend the close call and try to reroll both of them. It's going to cost us that, a heart, but we get a movement space. Yay! And that is the end of the turn. We have no time to buy anything. So now these go back out. We do get the focus. And these go back. Okay. So we have 2 walks and a focus. Yippee skippy. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. It's very difficult to do anything in this game if you cannot move. Tarot card. Fated Death. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I gotta look this up because this Terror from Destiny is pretty weird. If you draw a Fated Death card, check the next death token on the death order card. First token is in the space marked start. Check the next one. And the arrows indicate which tokens come after. Okay. If there's a Fated Victim token on top, set it to the side. There is not. It's face up. but there is not. If the death token is by itself and there isn't a faded victim token on top, find the victim pictured on the death token. If they are in limbo, play limbo consequences on the faded death terror card. Then kill the faded victim. How do you know if they're in limbo? Then kill the faded victim, whether they are on the board in limbo or on top of a different increasing blood loss, and place faded victim in the consequences card indicated by the arrow token. The faded victim is killed. Okay, if the victim was still on the board, do not suffer the limbo consequences board. Good. What if they're still on the board? Okay. This is confusing as shit. Okay, so he is saved. Oh, brother. Find the victim pictured on the death token. If they are in limbo, apply limbo consequences to them. But if the fated victim was still on the board, do not suffer limbo consequences on the fated terror card. So she comes off, dies. I'm assuming then we'll move this one up. Okay. So now this go here because she was second. These two come off. And that's how I'm doing this. I have no freaking clue. It's kind of confusing. I think I understand it. Yeah. Okay. Bloodlust goes up. We unleash that. It costs us 4. But since Homeboy was saved, we can take any action card into our hand costing 4 or less. And I'm going to do that now. That way I don't forget. We're going to take the premonition. Actually, 4 or less. Improvise. Improvise is usually good. And that is that. We're going to go ahead and do this too, in which we are going to, boom, just get it done and out of the way. I ain't waiting for it. Okay, we got 2 time to play with. We got 3 more fated victims on the board. This is really tough to kind of keep in line there, but that's okay. Now it's our turn. Okay. I guess it's right. I don't know. This one is probably the most confusing scenario of the bunch as far as killers go. We're going to play improvise. Double teardrop. That really bites. Because now we're going to increase that. Increase that. It sucks. Let's try to walk. We can try this twice. 1 success. It costs us that. But we get to move 1 space. It will move here. Now, because of the tour guide, if the tour guide, Once per turn, whenever you move at least one space, you may move another space as long as the tour guide remains with you for your entire movement, which they will. And they're going here. And we're going to try to walk one more time. Double success. That's the end of the turn, but we get a move 2. 1, 2. They are saved. We are dropping the horror gauge back down. And we don't need the horror guard there. Horror card. We're going to take 2 time. Only gives us the 1. That'll give us a thwart destiny. Reset that. We get this back. These get reset. Improvised did us not a damn bit of good. Woo-wee. All right. Dum-da-da-dum-da-da-dum-da-da-dum. Stay away from the stupid shit. Boom. Tragic accident. If there are no non-fated victims on the terror guard, there are. Roll a dice for each non-fated victim that is alone. There are 2. 1 through 3, the victim is killed. 4 through 6, nothing happens. So, North 2, he is killed. Bastard. Increase that by 1. We're going to ignore that. That did not. Oh, good Lord. So we got to decrease that by 2 because we're ignoring that with that. Now we got in the sacred area. He's still alive. Okay. That is that. Now it's our turn again. We got focuses. That's about it. So we're just going to try to focus. That's all we can do. 2 teardrops. All right. We're loaded there. Cost us 2 time. We're not even going to worry about that until the next turn because it'll give us 2 more dice. And we'll need it on the next turn. 1. That goes down 1. That costs us 1. I guess since we get these back, probably going to need them. We'll take a close call. That would be that. Everything's all jabbed up right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and Peanut, you know who you are. Here comes a terror of destiny. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Fated death. Saved. Nobody's in limbo. Because we didn't try to save them out of order. We have 1 saved. So I'm going to play that as we get 2 back. We do 6, right? Okay. I'm playing that as that because she's out she was on the board. She wasn't in limbo because she wasn't saved out of order. She wasn't saved at all. She's over there. So I'm guessing that's how it goes. I don't know. I just work here. Oh, these get put back. Boy, oh boy. All right. Walk. We gonna walk. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Before we do anything, baby, we're gonna do this. We're gonna use all 5 of these teardrops. And for the rest of the rolls of this turn, we get 2 more dice. Which means we could also get perfect all-star rolls and gain time. So here we go. Here comes the walk. I'll be how the mother. Okay. We fail. We lose 2 time. We lose the heart back. But we move 1 space. Right there. Might say, why don't you re-roll them all? Shit, man, I just got 4 tears again. Boom. Let it happen again. Okay. 2 success. Cost us 1 time. We get to move 2 spaces, though, folks. I like that. I'm going to immediately get these guys out of here, and then I'm going to come back. And we are going to get that heart back. Then we're going to move another space. Okay. And we're going to call it for this round. So we're going to take these focuses back. We have 3 to play with. So right now, we need a sprint, and we need a thwart destiny, and that is our 3. These will go back out. Here we go. These come off. Tarot card is drawn. Fated Destiny. Take the top item from any item deck. So we have nobody in limbo. We get to take the top item from any item deck, which them 2 are worthless, really. Look at the next tarot card and either place it on top or bottom of the tarot deck. We can do that 3 times. So we shall see. I think I'm playing this right. I've probably got it all jacked up, but that's okay. We have until that stack runs out or everybody dies. We're trying to get everybody the hell out of here. Now we're in the right end of the map. We're doing good. We're going to try to sprint. If we can get 3, that'll be 1, 2, 3. Okay. If we can land 3 bound, we'll be good. Okay, we got 1. We can move 2 spaces. One, 2, and take these guys out. We get the guard card, which is fine because it will get sold for time. And now, the fun part. Everybody, we have saved enough to get her special ability. Choose 2 of the following that will apply to all results when resolving that action for the remainder of the game. Move 1 plus space when resolving a walk. 1 plus heart when resolving a short rest. 1 plus damage when resolving a weak attack. Drop the horror level +1 when resolving focus. I think that's what we're going to rock and roll. And we can choose 2 of them. We're going to stick these guys over here. Because they are out of harm's way. This dude here is safe. We're going to mark which ones we pick, which will be move 1 plus when resolving a walk, and drop the horror level +1 when resolving a focus. We have 5 time to play with. You know what we're going for. Focus, brother, focus. If we can hit a couple of these, we'd be good. Double success. We gain 2 time back. That drops 1, but no, it drops 2, and we get another die. That is absolutely fantabulous. Fantabulous. All right, we are rocking and rolling. We don't need to do nothing else, man. The only thing we're going to do right now is we're going to get rid of this damn guard card because we do not need it in this one. I'm almost tempted to just take all the offensive attack cards out, but we don't do that. All right, we're just going to call it right there. We got room for 5 cards. We got 8 to play with. So 2. That's 4. We got room for 3. And I think, well, actually, might not have room for 3. Got room for 1 because we get the walks back. So we'll take an improvise, and that'll be our other 3. Close enough. These all go back. Guard card that we got for free. Didn't need it. All right. We're close. We got her to rescue. We got these guys to rescue. See what happens. Violent paranoia. If there's not at least, okay. Move the fated victim closest to you 1 space towards the closest non-fated victim. They're in the same space. If the fated victim is in the same space as a non-fated victim, kill the non-fated victim. Kill the non-fated victim. Boom. That sucks. And that's that. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a whole lot worse. Okay. Now we're going to try this improvised thing again. And now for the next 1 roll, everything but tears work. Oh, for each additional victim save, you receive time. Well, you usually receive time if you kill someone, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. 3s and 4s are successes. Plus we have a close call to mess with, just in case. Double success. We lose 1 time. We move 3 spaces. Go 1, 2, 3. We're going to walk. Double success. We lose 1 time. We're going to go 1, 2. We get 2 time off of that. Oh shit. We get to move. What's 1, 2? Okay. And because we resolved a walk, we get to move 1 more. So there. Okay. Premonition. Premonition. Close call. We roll everything. Double success. We can reveal 2 unknowns, so we reveal the rest of these. Okay. Okay. So now we need to get her out, and then her. So they're kind of in backwards order here, a little bit. Let's try to get that 3rd die back. We are not going to do it. Okay. Lose 2 time. Okay. So we have 2 time to mess with. We're going to take that sprint, take this focus back. And that is this turn. We don't have to worry about the premonition anymore because we have everything. Well, we can start flipping over that stuff, but that doesn't matter until the end of the game. Now we go back here. Saved. Wow. Okay, nobody's in limbo. We have saved 1. Boom. Get it back. That's how I'm doing it, because we have saved people. So yeah, I'm not real sure how that's supposed to work, but so okay. That's the way I'm because we've saved. There's nobody in limbo, so I don't even know how they get in limbo. I think I know, because if you save somebody and they're in the wrong one, then they're considered in limbo, I guess, once they get flipped over and all this jazz. But okay, well, we're good there. Now it's our turn again. We have 3 die to mess with. We got a sprint, we have a walk, we have a focus. Let's try to walk first. Try to walk first. All-star roll. We get 3 time off of that because it's more than the 2 stars there. It negates that time used, and we get to do this. 1, 2. And these guys are going to follow me. 1, 2, 3. We need 3 right here. We need 3. We need 2 stars. Come on. Okay. Since this is going to happen anyway, and we're still ahead of the game, we're going to move 1. Everybody is in the middle now. Everybody is in the middle. Now I just have to remember, only 2 will follow you. Only 2. They're just like regular victims. 2 will follow you, but it has to be this chick and then this chick. So Wednesday Addams there is going to have to wait. And we will take our walks, our focus, then our throwaways. Leaves us 4. We have 7 to deal with. Got 1 sprint. That's 2. We got 5. So we'll take an improvise. 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll take both close calls. And that will give us 10. That will use our time. These go over here. Sprint, that's a walk. And now we're going to use one of these. And we're going to look at the next terror card. Kill 1 victim at each exit space. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that right now. We'll play that. Oh, there's no victims anyway, so it doesn't matter. So guess what? This is going on the bottom, so it can be freaking... Oh, wait a second. Well, okay, well, it is what it is. Oh, we were supposed to lose 2 time on that? Oh, well, we'll do it now, because we ignored that the last time we had one of the hands, so, okay. We'll do that during upkeep. Okay, let's hope it's just a no-brainer. Let's hope it's just a no-brainer. Because we need to improvise. We might actually win this one, folks. Maybe. 1. We're going to try to re-roll 1. Beautiful. Everything but tears are successes. Now, we're going to try to walk right off the bat. We can roll 2 stars. We can move 3 spaces. Short rest, weak attack. That gives us 2 successes plus the 1 extra space we get with the bonus there. We can move 3 spaces for 1 time. So 1, 2. This girl here. This girl here. And we go back. That gives us 1, 2, because we saved 2 victims. Why did I do that? Everything's a success. For the rest of the turn, I do believe, correct? Yes, everything's a success for the rest of the turn. I don't know why I did that. That's all right. Everything but tears are a success for the rest of the turn. We're good. That's all right. We need to sprint and get her out of here. Roll 1 die. Boom. Double success on that. So we get to move 3 spaces for one die. So we go 1, 2, 3. She is saved. Oh yeah. Now it's interesting. When there are no longer any fated victims on the board, they are either on the death order card, a consequence card, or in limbo. Or say don't. Then draw and resolve 2 tarot cards instead of 1 for all subsequent killer phases. Okay. So all subsequent killer phases. And I get that back. Double success there, so we get 2 time. That goes there. We're doing good now. Now, I don't really know. I mean, I really don't. I guess we got 7, so we'll take improvise and a distraction. Well, improvise, a sprint, and a search. Not that it's going to matter. Get our walk back. That's our 7. Now we get to put all of our stuff back. Getting a little bit messy, a little bit late in the evening here. Improvise. All right. How many of these do we got left? We got to do 2 at a time now. Not that it matters. If there are no fated victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. There are nobody left on the board. Saved, we'll get 4 time. There's nobody in limbo. Okay, that was the one for that one. Last card. No victims on the card. Okay. Done. And if I'm not mistaken, the last... Oops, I forgot to do that. Whoopsie. Okay. I fucked up. Whoops. Oh well, too late. Let's see what her punishment is for not saving her. Got everybody else though. We lose 4 hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? Jinny has outlasted the terror from destiny, and she moves on. Very good, very good. That's quite a trip, man. That's quite a trip. Make sure she gets her weapon back. I screwed up. I don't know if that would have had anything really to any implication or whatever on it, but Jinny moves on. And she is the first to move on in this one. Now I'll find her on this list. And it's quite the list. This is the list of all the final girls taking part in this tournament, including Granny. So Jinny moves on. I know I screwed stuff up. I'm always screwing stuff up in this game, but that's okay. I have yet to see anybody play this thing online on the good tube or anything where they didn't screw something up. But we try to get everything right. Doesn't always happen, like with the extra paranoia cards, that just slips my mind sometimes because you're not really thinking about it. But until next time, till game 3 of the tournament, this was interesting and a pain. We'll see what happens in the next one. Until then, if you get a chance to do something, do it, because you may never get another chance. Peace.